Oxygen allows you to perform three-way comparisons on directories to help you identify and merge changes between multiple modifications of the same directory structure. This is especially helpful for teams that have multiple authors contributing documents to the same directory system. It offers information about conflicts and changes, and includes actions to easily merge, accept, overwrite, or ignore changes. For this video demonstration, let's suppose that we have a Jira project called Flowers. We want to send this project to a subject matter expert named Bob, and we will both be editing files in this project at the same time. At some point, we will want to compare and merge our changes, so we'll need to compare both our local changes and Bob's changes with the original base file set, because we want to keep track of what has been modified in the project from the moment we sent it to Bob. First, I'm going to export the Jira map files using the Export Jira Map action from the contextual menu of the Jira Maps Manager. I choose to pack the whole project into a zip archive named Flowers Base. Then, I will send the exported project to Bob. From now on, both I and Bob will continue to work on the two file sets. After a while, I get the project back from Bob and I want to integrate his changes. Remember, I also made some changes in the project and I don't want to lose them. So I need to find a way to integrate both our versions of the project into the main file set. To do this, I will use the Compare Directories Against the Base action from the Tools menu. In the dialog box, I need to specify three directories. Base directory, this was the original file set that I sent to Bob. Directory with your changes, I'll select the directory that contains my version of the project. Directory with the changes made by others. I'll select the directory of the project that Bob sent me after his modifications. Now I click the Compare action. A new dialog box is presented showing the project's files. However, to make it easier for you to identify the modifications, the top section contains a summary of all modifications made in the project, a set of actions that allow you to filter the project files in order to show all files, only certain types of modifications, or just the conflicts. By default, the dialog box displays all modifications performed by you and by others. Solid arrows indicate changes, while arrows with a plus sign indicate newly added files. Opposing arrows indicate files that contain modifications performed by you and by others. As you probably noticed, the color of these icons is an important visual aid. Blue arrows indicate modifications made by others. Gray arrows indicate modifications made by you. Blue and gray indicate files that contain modifications made by you and by others. However, these modifications are performed on different sections of a document, so they do not conflict. Note that these modifications can be automatically merged by Oxygen. Red opposing arrows indicate a conflict, which means that the same section of content was modified both by you and by others. For these files, you need to select a merge action. Depending on the type of modification, Oxygen automatically proposes a possible merge action for each file. The only exceptions are the conflicting states, which require manual selection of a merge action. However, you can change the automatically selected action by choosing from a list of proposals. This list is available either by clicking any cell in the merge action column or by invoking the context menu and choosing another merge action. In our case, we see Bob's modifications. There is a conflict in the introduction.jira file. I changed the title to Gardening Tips, while Bob changed it to Gardening for Beginners. I like Bob's variant better, so I choose Overwrite Your Changes. The flowers.jira map file is modified both by me and Bob. I added the Narcissus topic reference, while Bob added the Roses topic reference. In this case, we leave the merge action set to automatically merge. This means that Bob's changes will automatically be merged with my changes. There is also a modification on the winterflowers.jira topic. The highlighted area indicates that Bob removed a text comment. I'm going to double-click the modification to see it in word-level detail. We can also see that there are two new files added by Bob, the roses topic and image, and two new files added by me, the Narcissus topic and image. Note that all columns are sortable to allow you to group the changes as you like. Next, to apply the merge actions we previously set, I click the Apply button. Now, all modifications that Bob made are merged in my local project, and it also contains my local changes. Next, let's inspect the DIRA map to see how it looks. For example, notice the roses topic that Bob added in my project. And this concludes our demonstration. Thanks for watching.